coming in fast. First place, you coming in.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. It's a payday.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yes, indeed, David. Thanks. Now, look at Dallas's start. Starting lineup. We've got Doncic. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward position. And for Minnesota, the forwards are Edwards and McDaniel. Russell is out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Beverly against Doncic. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
The drive by Russell. Top of the key, McDaniels. It's rebounded by Dallas.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Russell with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And something this team wants from Russell, his ability, Clark, to close games out on offense.
Yeah, and that's something you grow into, Kevin. I mean, and Russell is starting to develop that part of his game, but to create on his own, he knows how to do that now. It comes down to learning on the job as to when to do that and when not to.
McDaniels, good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Doncic fires from way outside. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. And that one drops. McDaniels got his second basket.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Pass to Brunson. From deep. No good that time. And Minnesota now the other way. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now, here's Doncic after D'Angelo Russell's miss. Doncic feeling it out. No good on the 3. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Russell against Doncic. From past the arc, Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, another miss by Minnesota. And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Russell kicks to Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 9. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Powell.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Here's Russell into the lane, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Doncic with it. Out to the right wing. Powell dishes to Doncic. 1 second left, and Doncic throws it down.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The 4 and the 5, it's McDaniels and Towns. Patrick Beverly out there with Russell. And it's Edwards in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Second chance shot, Powell, and the rejection by Towns. Outside, Russell. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another. And it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
Passes it to Brunson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
McDaniels passes to Towns. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Beverly against Doncic. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got his second bucket.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
It's Russell with the drive. Powell against Beverly. Over to the left wing. Here's McDaniels. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball. You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Towns with the bucket.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
I think they want Towns to be a little more active like this, using his size and strength to score on the move.
Doncic against Beverly, and the rejection by Towns. Here's Doncic. Here's Powell. Goes up with it again. And at last, they get one to fall. Powell's got 4 this quarter.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Russell, shot and game clock separated by 5. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Now, Doncic, he's got 11. Powell, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Timberwolves ahead, up by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. They kept at it on... And that...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Travis Bertans out there with Green. Then there's Marjanovic. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Here's Reed. And he dunks it down.
You know, it's not often that we see Prince hit the offensive glass, but that time he read the ball well.
Mavericks trailed by 3. Dinwiddie outside. Reed with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. I mean, he said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family's.
Prince, the pass to Reed. Here's Noel. Guarded by Green. The pass to Reed. Launches a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Beasley outside. And Reed has it in the corner. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Now here's Marjanovic, guarded by Reed. Marjanovic kicks to Bertans. Back to Marjanovic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball, most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Man, he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Reed misses.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Here's Dinwiddie. The three from Bertans. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Mavericks making a switch here. Kleba's checked in. Dinwiddie drives in. Pass to Kleba. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And the layup falls. Kleba's got his first points of the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trick.
He takes it in. Here's Reed. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reed's got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Kleba. Off target at the rim. And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The forwards are Edwards and McDaniels. Russell is out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Minnesota leading by 7. Right side Russell. Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to Russell. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 8 points for D'Angelo Russell.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Looking to get it going. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. And finished up by McDaniel.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Russell passes to McDaniels and finished off by McDaniel.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Wasted no time on that one.
Boy, you know, the moment Luka gets loose now, his shot is off. Great quick release for the big guy.
The drive by Russell. Beverly dishes to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Bullock. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it to Powell. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Stolen by McDaniels. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Mavericks trail by 11. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And good that time.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Stolen by Brunson. Doncic against Beverly. And that one's good. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
It's Russell with the drive. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screen.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Powell kicks to Finney-Smith. And here is Doncic, just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Finney-Smith passes to Powell. Back to Doncic. For the three. That one, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. He gets it in there.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Drains the three while he's being fouled, and he might be able to make this a 4-point play.
Well, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
And Minnesota has possession. 7-point differential. And the dunk by Towns.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Back to Doncic. Fires for three. Not going to go that time. And so Minnesota